I didn't want to be a rock star, and I didn't want to be a movie star. No pictures, please. I wanted to be a health-based culinary expert, a cook star, and so can you. Hi, my name is Remmi, and today on Cook Time with Remmi, we're going to prep and cook one of my favorite dishes called green bean and potato curry. Okay, first things first. The number one rule on Cook Time with Remmi is that you always check with a parent or an adult before you start cooking. Next, it's very important to wash your hands before you start any cooking. Today we're going to make green bean and potato curry. I love every dish with curry, plus I love green beans. Not only do they taste great, but they're really good for you too. Now the next thing we need to do is get our cooking pots, pans, and bowls. So here's our pan. And the ingredients you'll need for this dish are oil, chicken broth, cumin, curry, green beans, rice, celery, tomatoes, onion, potatoes, parsley, water, and some salt and pepper. Whoop, whoop. Did you know the Greeks held bean feasts to worship Apollo, the sun god, who was responsible for ripening the harvest of the earth? So the first thing you need to do is prepare your rice according to the package, which is what we've already done. So now we're going to put some olive oil in our pan and get ready to saute. A tablespoon. And then we're going to add some onions. Really getting hot there. And then some celery. And then we're going to let this saute for about 2 minutes. And now we've been sauteing the onion and celery for a couple minutes, so we're going to our next step. We're going to add our potato. And we're going to add our chicken broth. Add that slowly. And now some water. Cool it down a little bit. And then some curry. I love curry. Add some nice spice to it. And some cumin. Throw that in there. And finally some salt and pepper. And so we're going to bring it up to a boil. Then you're going to reduce the heat to a simmer and leave it there for about 20 minutes. Now we've been simmering this for about 20 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and add our green beans. And actually a cool fact is that diets that include beans have been proven to reduce the risk of cancer and heart disease. So just a little cool fact there. And so now we're going to stir this up, and then you're going to simmer it for another 10 minutes until the green beans are tender. Now the green beans have been simmering for about 10 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and plate. So over here we have our rice we already made. So I'm going to put it in my little bowl here that serves as a mold. So we're going to get a lot in there. We're going to pack it in there so it stays mold. So we're going to pack it in there, maybe a little bit more actually. And then, let's see, pack, squish it in there. And now, the little tricky part here, we're going to put the plate upside down, put it right there, and see if it works. Ta-da! So, we're going to get our curry over here. We're going to turn it off. And then we're going to just place our curry on the side. Yep, I get a little messy here. Place it on there. Get some more potatoes in here. There we go. And now, to garnish, we have some fresh tomatoes from the garden. You can also put them in the pan, but since they're so fresh, I like to add them as a garnish. So just gonna sort of spread them on there a little bit. A little more there. And then some parsley. And then you have your green bean and potato curry. When you're cooking, it's always very important to make sure ingredients measurements are right. And the ingredients you use should always be as fresh as possible so your food tastes the best. Remember the cook time rule. You should always have all 5 food groups whenever eating each meal. Cooking is fun, and the food you make should taste good and be healthy for you. Now for my favorite part, the taste test. This is a delicious green bean dish. Plus, I love the curry. I mean, you can always add more if you want a stronger flavor, which I probably would do next time because I love the curry so much. Also, since you add the rice, it's a great vegetarian meal. Thanks for hanging out with me on Cook Time with Remmi. See you next time when we'll be making potato salad featuring bell peppers. All kids should lead a healthy, active, and nutritious life. And we all play a role educating young people about healthy choices, including 16 million children at risk of hunger in the U.S. Join me in Stepso to help raise awareness about the 1 in 5 children at risk of hunger by visiting an online youth action center at www.nokidhungry2.org. Did you know? You don't know anything yet. Okay.
Did you know the Greeks held a bean feast?
I was going to say something else, but darn. Now it's right. I'm tongue-tied. Okay. See you next time.
I'm gonna cry.
Diets that include green beans. Beans. I said that wrong. Diets that have. Darn. Okay. Diets that include green beans. Poor green beans. You're thrown in and out. Okay.